So everybody can join in here 1 second. do 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 do. Where's the right here? Okay, cool. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good, good, good. All right. Well, I hope everybody had a great trading day today. So we're wrapping up our series this week on trading gaps with the engulfing gap. So this is a pretty cool one. I think you guys are going to like it. Before we get started, though, everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and non-investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good, good, good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look and see where we left off the market today, and then we're going to take a look at the futures and see what we're up to or down to. Well, just figure we're up, right? Because this is how things have been. We'll see what we're up to or down to here this evening. Then we'll take a look at the topic, and then we'll go through questions and chart requests. So let's get started. All right, so SPX today, guys, up 17 points, pushed its way up. Mariposa candle here so far, up 17 points at the upper Bollinger Band here in the monthly chart. Weekly chart. All right, well, things are starting to get a little bit, might be starting to get a little bit interesting, right? So we're getting really, really close to getting to the overbought level here on the RSI. It's about time on the weekly chart. Goodness gracious, look how long it's been since the Corona crash. And now we're finally getting to the overbought level. So cool stuff, right? I mean, overbought right here. You know, we got before the Corona crash, we got overbought here from 12.9. Right so that took like a month, 2 months right there, and then we were overbought here for for 3 weeks, right? So just just kind of keep that in mind that just because we get overbought doesn't mean that it's going to instantly go down, right? So but one of the big things we do want to look at, right, is what kind of divergences we get, right? So here we had a little bit of a down move, but we never got overbought, right? So what we want to do is we want to definitely keep an eye on here. We definitely saw the bearish divergence here before the Corona crash, which was pretty cool, right? So but we also want to just kind of keep an eye on this too, just to see what type of level the RSI gets to see if we get a down move and maybe push down to the weekly cloud. But in the meantime, still going up, still rocket launching up here to the upside. So anyway, cool stuff. And the Elliott wave count is still bullish, right? So we just took out that compressed inside day range up. And today, right, we talked about this being the possibility of a wave 4 triangle because it just wasn't pulling back. And so it just kind of nicely drifted out of here. So this definitely looks like a wave 1. We may see a wave 2 and then a wave 3 up here to finish up this wave 5. And then that'll be our wave 3 because we got wave 1, 2, 3, right? And then we would expect a wave 4 pullback and then a wave 5 to finish up wave 5 here, this guy, right? So of this guy, right? So this was wave 4, this was wave 3, 4, still working on this wave, this larger wave 5 up here. I think there's I don't have it on this one, but anyway, still going. It's still going. Anyway, good stuff. So let's say the futures here and see what we're up to or down to. And see, oh, we're up. What do you imagine that? So anyway, big push at the end of the day today, guys. Incredible stuff, right? We talked about this in our game plan here in the futures game plan that we were expecting a late day run, but goodness gracious, I wasn't expecting the late day run at 4 o'clock. Give me a break. I mean, all day it's just this grindy, right? This whole grindy action, right? Grindy, it's going up, and then after, like right as soon after, so anyway, it is what it is. So we're just way up here. We'll probably, let's see where we open up tomorrow. It looks like we're probably going to gap up at all-time highs. So we'll see how it goes here. Big surprise. Anyway, so here's your geometric lines of interest. This one never got taken out right here, so let's just kind of keep an eye on this going into tonight, right? And then we really got this one here too. I mean, we kind of need, at this point now we're kind of doing a channel, right? So let's just see how that goes here. This is our trend here. That's the steepest one right now, right? We can kind of go to like let's just go right there. Okay, so we're channeling up here pretty nicely here going into tonight. So see how that channel holds going up into tomorrow. So good stuff. Let's get to the topic and wrap up here our series this week on trading gaps. And today we're going to be talking about the engulfing gap. So what this means is we've talked about gaps over inside days before, and they're really, really important stuff. But if you have a bullish outside day and you gap up above that level, there's a good chance that you're going to see some bullish price action, right? So let's take a look at it and see what happens. So a great example here today is Apple. Okay, so let's take a look at Apple. So Apple was pretty interesting going into today. Definitely on our bullish radar, right? Super duper strong. It's drifting up after hours here. We'll see where we open tomorrow. But a couple big things with Apple, right? So one of the big things here, right? We kind of had this finish up move, to the downside, and we can see who knows, we could be working on a wave C up. Either way, we've broken out of the downward trend line, and we're moving up with some authority. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you this candle right here, and I want to zoom in on it here on the daily chart. Look what happened outside day, and it's actually a It's essentially like a bullish engulfing candle, except that it wasn't in a downtrend, right? So it's like a momentum engulfing candle, right? And so what happened is yesterday, you can see the real body yesterday engulfed almost the entire candle, but definitely engulfed the real body candle right here. That's a strong move, right? And in our group, we call it a bullish go bar, right? And so that's the idea. And but what's pretty cool with this is that we gapped above it, right? And so that's really important. So what this is doing is it's showing us that it failed to break this doji, this kind of small candle down, right? So imagine here, this doji right here, if it tried to break down right here, but it came back up and then closed above the doji. Do you see how that's bullish, right? How it has bullish implications? It means that it failed to break to the downside and it worked to the upside. And if we can get any higher price action, chances are we'll drift higher, right? And so that's exactly what happened here today, right? We tried to, we kind of gapped down a little bit actually here on Apple. It's kind of a red candle, right? And it tried to push down. It was like, no, thank you, right? And worked its way there, right? And then, I'm sorry, this is yesterday. And then today, right, we gapped above it, right? So it's like, no, and there's like a slingshot to the upside. So we expect to get a little bit of momentum to the upside, right? That's the idea with that gap. And so you manage it like any other gap, right? You make sure the levels are in play, right? So this gave us a good opportunity here this morning. And we pointed out Facebook this morning on the long side. And no, Facebook on the short side, and then Tesla with the reversal. So we were working on Tesla at the time here. But Apple was still a really, really nice move. And so a nice breakout right here, nice close above the pre-market pivot right here. We knew we were gapping up, so that shows that the gap was defended, right? We kind of pulled back here. If you go to the shorter term time frame, you can kind of look for a nice little sneaky entry right here. So you can get a nice nice Fibonacci. Let's get this here. So here's your push. Right, we closed above that level, right off of the 618 zone right here, giving a nice pop to the upside. We came back in and we retested that level, and we basically just ground our way up for the rest of the day on that one. Look at that, nice 80 MA day for the majority of the day, right? So good stuff there. And that was Apple, guys, and that is what we were talking about here about an engulfing gap. So it's just like off of an inside day. Sometimes an inside day, if you gap above it, if it doesn't come back and retest it, you see some more upside to it. Very, very similar with this one, right? So you get this bullish engulfing, essentially bullish engulfing day. You gap above it, and you get nice follow through the upside. So we'll see if we get any more energy up there too. So good stuff, guys. Hopefully you guys found that helpful. At this point, if anybody has any questions or chart requests, please feel free to plug those in the chat window. We'll get through as many as we can and try to wrap up as early as possible so we can all get a good night's sleep and have another awesome trading day tomorrow. So good stuff, guys. All right, so let's take a look. So Shirley sent a few in via email. So let's take a look here. We got Square on the radar. Let me go to the daily candlesticks. Yeah, look at Square, guys. Really, really nice stuff, guys. This is epic, right? Because Paul pointed this out this weekend that it looked like it was going to have some bullish activity this week, and Square really did make a nice move. So good stuff there on Square. Again, beautiful candle. Would like to have seen a little more volume, but definitely looking like a strong move there. Possible 3 white soldiers on that one. P-Time, guys. Here's a great example. Remember I was talking about the gap over the inside day? Look at that. We gapped completely over the inside day from yesterday. Piton almost went. Anybody who's a Bubble Report subscriber, we put Netflix on our action idea list today. It ended up working right towards the end of the day, especially since we got that news that came in, just perfect, right, for our action ideas. But Piton almost made the list here today because it was nice and tight range, nice inside day, the kind of jack in the box type move. Pushed its way up here today and gave a great move today. I was really, really close to making that list today. I was just my computer froze this morning, so I didn't get to add any extra stuff. But when you have like 3 different instances of Thinkorswim with 20 different charts each, like sometimes it gets a little overloaded up there. But Piton with a nice move this morning, kind of worked its way up there, and let's see if we can get over the 50-day moving average and keep going. But it's starting to show some signs of life again, guys. Don't forget, Piton had great earnings. Right, don't forget, right? So they had great earnings, and they were down off of the great earnings, and now it's kind of starting to show like it's it's got something to do, right? So let's even get through this cloud and get going again here on Piton. I love it, good stuff. And then let's take a look at Okta. Yeah, so Okta with a nice candle here too. Great close over the 200 day, right? So a little bit of upper shadows right here, a little bit of selling pressure on that. But see if we continue to push on there. And then PayPal, beautiful, beautiful move here as well. Nice move along with Square, right? Kind of same sector, but here we had increased volume. Beautiful stuff. Nice push here to the daily cloud. Let's see, we got a nice open gap above right here. Let's see if we can get to this thin 15-minute daily cloud right there, Thor's twins, and get through it and see if we can get that gap filled too. So that would be great. Anka, what's going on? Good to see you. I hope you're doing great. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. So let's take a look at Snow. Yes, guys, Snow made a nice attempt here today, and look where it found resistance. Same spot. Buyers just can't get above it yet. So, and then we got a lot of volume too, which shows that there's selling pressure on it. So a little bit blah right now until we can get above this level here with some volume. That is really what we were looking for. Otherwise, we might actually see some more downside on it. Should be interesting. Disney, guys, getting really, really tight. I don't know. I don't. Anybody ever got Disney Plus? They just kind of raise prices randomly, even after they reported record profits on earnings. I canceled mine because it's like, really? So anyway, so maybe that's what they're kind of like gearing up for. Like, we got a lot more cancellations than we thought. Who knows? But it just reminds me of Netflix back in what 2008, 2007 when they like raised prices without telling anybody. It's like cancel. So anyway, good stuff there. But we'll see if it has the same effect. Amazon guys, look at this. Kind of a nice little butterfly type formation in the works right here. Very, very bullish. Nice doji day up. Kind of a red day right here with into the selling pressure. So let's see. Amazon's had a great move right here. Wouldn't be surprised if it takes a little bit of a breather and gets going here. I know they had like that union stuff going on after hours, so we'll see how that goes going into tomorrow there too. We also put out some bearish put activity on it today in the public Twitter feed. That comes in through our proprietary option flow channel in our Discord, and perfect timing on that one. It was right before Amazon just flushed right towards the end of the day. It was really cool stuff. So we'll see how it goes there. Skills again, nice and wow, big increased volume right here, guys. Below the 200-day moving average. I was looking a little kind of face planted into it yesterday with that nasty candle with increased volume, and now you're kind of seeing that follow through here to the downside. And then Tigre. So again, nice inside day up here today. Good volume. Let's see if we get some follow through here. It's kind of doing a little pennant after hours. This could be kind of like a little mini bull flag, but it needs to get over those highs. So good stuff there. Yeah, my pleasure. Michael Phillips, what's going on? Very par rice ears come proverb. What up, peeps? What's going on? Let's take a look and see what we got right here. So look at that one. Very big upper shadow on that one. Huge volume on this one. This thing normally trades like 1,000 shares today, and today, just 43 million. Isn't that incredible how it does that? I love that. What is this thing? So pre-market here today. Let's see. Resume trade. Circuit breaker. What was insurance company? No specific news to account for the move. I love it. That's awesome. So there's no news on this thing? That's great. That's epic. Just a big day. Just 43 million shares traded. Incredible stuff. I love it. So VERY. Let's take a look at par. Woo! Now there's a day today. Look at that thing just slicing through the daily cut. Beautiful find on that one. Let's take a look at rice. Oh my goodness, look at this thing too. Incredible. Look at the volume, you guys. Here, 400,000 contracts, 10,000 contracts. That's 119 million contracts on this one on par. I love it. Look at this rice share rally on SPAC deal to create renewable gas platform. Renewable gas platform. Sounds kind of stinky. So anyway, good stuff. We got rice on that. I love it. Good find on that one. Ears, guys. Ears. Let's take a look at ears. All ears. Oh, yeah. Another nice push there. Incredible move today. Only 49 million shares traded on that one there today. I love it. CMMB. Let's take a look. Look at this thing. Oh, incredible. You found some amazing. Look at that. 2 million shares of this one. Incredible. When it's normally trading like 100, 6,000, right? So that's pretty cool. Great move on that one there today. And then PRVB. Let's take a look. PRVB with, got a little bit rough after hours. Ooh, cut in half down after hours on Thursday. Did it give a reason why? Merchant Bio says, likely it's going to delay their drugs. I got you. Yeah, this is the risk, guys. This is the risk of this biotech sector. Really, really risky stuff. So anyway, incredible. I mean, they kind of gave you a heads up today with 2 million shares traded here with increased volume here with a big red candle. So, but anyway, good stuff there. Nice. Appreciate it, Michael. Great charts there. I love it. Mike, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, threw us for a loop there with NVIDIA. So cool stuff there. So anyway, guys, Suyag was on here last night and was talking about the potential for this being an ABC. Looks like it is a possibility. Now, guys, this is one of those situations where it could be like an alt wave count, right? This could be the A, right? That could be your down move. This could be your B. This could be your C, right? And this could be 1, and we could be working on 2, and kind of go from there, right? So, or this could be the A and this could be the B off of the 618. This could be the C. So there's really kind of 2 counts going on right now, right? So at this point, eventually it might turn into a triangle. When too many times where you can't figure out if it's bullish or bearish, it's probably a triangle, right? So it's interestingly enough, it's right off of this 382 right here. It's a kind of a confluence zone. So we'll see how that holds. If it does break down any farther, right, we start to get some increased volume here to the downside. But keep in mind, it's a low volume update too. If we get any increased volume to the downside, this thing still might be working on that symmetrical move. So see how it goes there. Otherwise, 382 potential, right? So see if it pushes through the upside here going into tomorrow. So good stuff there. And then Nvidia. Yeah, so Nvidia guys, like I know, I'm still bearish on it, right? But my whole theory was that it might just come back and retest the upper trend line and then work its way down. It's really tough when you see this type of impulsive move to not see more follow through to the downside. And so right now I'm just kind of counting at ABC up. Now, through this trend box, the first increase volume day over the trend box was here, right? It was yesterday. And then we're kind of reversing off it. So technically this is gone, right? And so now we've got this. So we've got kind of this upward trend line right here with a bump line too. So we got crazy, crazy trend lines right here. But looking a little bit rising wedges, right? So let's see how it holds into this range, right? If we get back above the upper trend line, cool. If it goes back to all-time highs, all good, right? It's just never kind of played out. But just see how it holds here. It's kind of a very, very interesting. I want to see how if it gets up to here, I want to see how it reacts to it. So otherwise, it's kind of hanging in there. So good stuff there. Good, appreciate it, Mike. Michael, what's going on? Square was a beauty. Shirley Smart, I know exactly. Square was a beaut today again. She mentioned it yesterday too. So, but good stuff there in Square. And we talked about it. Paul called it out this weekend that it was looking bullish. So, nice follow through on Square this week too. And PayPal was a nice one as well. Richard, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for being here and for the support. So, Siag, will Microsoft ever go down to 249 tomorrow? Let's take a look at Mr. Softy here. It could. I mean, you got a nice open gap down here, right? If things get, if this never-ending up move continues, right? You do have an open gap down there, so I mean, but that's 250. So we'll see how it holds up there. Otherwise, 249, it might want to test the other end of that range, but still hanging in there. 80MA. It's either going to wait for the 80MA to pull up, or we'll see how it goes. But good stuff there. And then Roy, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, let's take a look at Plug. So Plug here with an with an inside day. Excuse me, let me grab some tea here. Plug with an inside day here below the 80MA with an upper shadow. So let's see if it takes that inside day down, right, and test these levels here below. So good stuff there. And Suyak. A couple other ones on the radar here too. Let's take a look. You got PLTR. So PLTR is still in this geometric line right here, but maybe it's going to try to break out of that range here going forward. Walmart with a failure to take the inside day up and then kind of pulled back pretty sharply right there. Look for possibly some downside follow through on that one. D-Dog, again, it's a tricky name right there. We just kind of had it on the radar going in today. D-Dog with an upper shadow there, back in the range too, so see how that holds. And then Baba. So Baba, guys, getting really, really tight down here. So is it a bear pennant? Or are we going to see kind of a drop-based rally right here out of this triangle, right? So this is kind of the big area right here that we're just kind of tracking here on Baba. So keep an eye on that one. Good find on that one. And Roy, yeah, BLNK. BLNK is epic, right? So BLNK we want on our bullish radar this over the next couple of days. This is a breakout candle for sure. Okay, so we really want to do is, from the newsletter this weekend, is we want to see, what type of pause day we get, like maybe tomorrow, if we get one, right? A pause day tomorrow, or maybe over the next 2 days, right? And see what they give us, and then maybe it'll be a measured move up. So just keep that in mind for BLNK. So good stuff there. Truth, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, let's take a look at Baidu. Yeah, I haven't looked at this one in a couple days. So Baidu is kind of grinding its way up here. Paul loves these ones. This kind of banana type feel to it right here. Could be a wave one, right? So it's last pullback right here off of its last kind of big wave up, right? We're kind of right off of the 786 right here, right? So if we go up here, right? If it does pull back, right? Keep an eye on Baidu, right? And see how it handles this. If we get like an ABC down, and then if this thing's ready to go. So keep an eye on that for Baidu. Again, Chinese names were a little bit funky here, but definitely one to keep an eye on too. And then Netflix, guys, we put this in the bubble report this morning. It ended up working. It just took a while, right? And it was actually the news that triggered it, right? So we had some strength right here. Couldn't get a follow through. A little tweezer tops right here, pulled its way down, came back to retest the levels, and then boom, news just kind of slammed it up here today, which was pretty cool. A lot of our levels got hit on this one today, which is nice. So it was nice to see that kind of follow through. So see how Netflix goes. Again, it's generally pretty bullish, right? We were at a breakout count right here, pause days, kind of double pause days right here, kind of worked its way up. So kind of hanging out here above the daily cloud. I'm glad it's above it. So nice stuff there. So Michael, Nasdaq's about to break out or double top. I know, right? Exactly. It's like so you got right here. So here we go. It's either going to do it or it's not. So but yeah, 13.9 and 50 cents right up there. Let's see if it can go. I mean, this market's been epic, right? No real reason except just going, right? So, but we at least we have the technicals to follow along with it, so that's good stuff there too. So, David, what's going on? Good to see you. Let's take a look at XNet. Yeah, so nice strong close right there. This kind of a lower volume-ish type move, right? So, but we're right into the cloud, right? So just a little bit of caution in this range right here, right? We got some stuff, right? But let's see if we can get out of the cloud here with some volume and get going on this thing. So that would be nice. we got DNN. Let's take a look. DNN getting really tight. So let's see how that holds here. So DNN, right? So kind of getting tight right there. See if it gives a little bit of moves. It is hanging onto its clouds on that one. And then the CLF. Yeah, Cleveland Cliffs, guys, this was epic the other day. Huge push up off of that. Just didn't get any follow through. This nasty shooting star candle right here brought things back down to the ADMA. Pure doji on the ADMA today, too. Cool stuff. Krishna, what's going on? BBB, or just BBY. Let's take a look. BBY. Inside day here at the top of the channel. Let's see how it holds. Still holding the ADMA, so that's a good thing. And we'll see where it goes from there. Not quite double inside. This candle just ticked above it. Otherwise, it'd be yellow if it was inside. But we do have an inside day today. But definitely getting really, really tight. So so something to keep an eye on there. But again, an engulfing kind of doji. Oh, engulfing all the dojis. So could see the ADMA if it wants any downside action. But nice find there. Ollie, what's going on? Going to see an AMD. Yeah. So doji at the 50 day. Right, so let's see how it holds right there, kind of approaching the cloud, kind of retraces. So then it kind of looks bearish, right? So, but if that's the case too, that might actually kind of play along with the Nvidia move as well. Fubo again looks like it might be forming a doji sandwich to the downside. Oh my goodness, no, it was up after hours. Good grief. Well, it doesn't look like it's gonna be a doji sandwich at this point. What happened with Fubo after hours here? Fubo TV acquires exclusive stream rights for South American Qatar World Cup 2022 qualifying matches. Cool. Well, that's good. I mean, since they're a sports broadcasting network, and the World Cup is one of the most watched things in the world, that's probably pretty good for it. So that's good. Now let's see how it holds, right? You got the 200-day and the ADMA right above it. So good stuff there. Krishna, what's going on? Let's take a look here. So we got Sono. Let's see. Yep, so Sono, nice breakout candle here today, guys. Beautiful, beautiful candle. I like that one. Definitely one to keep on the bullish radar going into tomorrow. I like Sono. Definitely want to add that to the radar. Very, very nice there. CLF we just looked at. Again, pure doji at the ADMA. So see how that holds there. GM, again, a little bit of a bounce here off the ADMA. It's kind of lost its luster for me here. CMLF, kind of an outside day here today, too. Red doji at the ADMA. KOPN, another one here, too. Inside day, green. So that's good. And trying to get out of this old triangle right here. So let's see if I can do that there. And AMKR after the retest, right? And then AMKR with an inside day here over the ADMA, too. So nice stuff. Michael, what's going on? Going to see an ENPH. So ENPH with an inside day, upper shadow, closing under the ADMA, right? So this is kind of ones we looked at this weekend. We were looking at the potential for an ABC here, right? We kind of have this 1 ABC 2, so it could be a 1 2 1 2 in the moves. I'd really like to see it get above that inside day, right, and kind of get going. So let's keep an eye on that. It could be a 1 2 1 2, and then getting ready to go, right? Because this could be a big 1 2 1 2. It could be a 1 2 1 2 1 2. So it could be interesting there. But good stuff. Bullish Bearish Trades, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, let's take a look at Uber. So Uber here, inside day as well. Again, decent move right here. I mean, again, it's really all about trying to get out of this triangle so far. So let's see if we can get any action to get out of there. Apple, again, we talked about, we kind of profiled that one here today for the engulfing gap. Let's see if we can get out of the cloud there. Tesla, guys, this is really exciting going into tomorrow. Really excited. Nice inside day. Beautiful inside day here today. Let's see if it can give us some price action tomorrow for some fun Friday Tesla price action. I love it. And then PLTR, tighten the triangle right here too. CRM, let's take a look. CRM with a push up here, holding the 50-day. Again, we were pretty bullish on this all week. It definitely drifted up for us here. It's been really, really tough to get an entry this week. So, but looks so far so good. Let's see if we can kind of finish up the week strong. So, so good stuff there. I love it. And Andrew, what's going on? Good to see you. Let's take a look. So VISL with a long triangle. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, so let's see. So we got, you can definitely have this down here, right? So you got, you can kind of, yeah, there you go. You can kind of do this right here. Yeah, so you got this. It's these ones are tough here with this type of move, right? So it's kind of tight, but yeah, definitely getting tight in here, right? So A, B, C, D, maybe E, pull back right here, and then maybe we'll try to work its way out of there too. So good find on that one. Brett, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. James Penn, let's take a look. Yeah, Penn with that big drop the other day, and then nice reversal here, back over the ADMA. I wish it had a little bit of volume on it. That'd be nice. And then the Pong F. I love it. So the Pong F. Did Penn have any news after hours, by the way? I just didn't see it. Yeah, a little nice push today. Let's see if we get it to any follow through. But the Pong, yeah, Atari, right? So Atari, beautiful. This thing's just been just a grinder, but still continue to follow that 80 May up to. Very, very nice stuff. Brett, yeah, Clove with a volume spike. Finally, look at that. What was the news behind this one today? Was Chamath, was he pumping this one again? Clover Health could be, this one share spike higher, trade circulate document show approval in several states. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so yeah, it looks like they're yeah, I guess they're doing like an approval in some states, so they're actually maybe being able to do some business. So nice stuff right here. I mean, we got this level here, we still got to get above for sure. Definitely found a little bit of trouble there. It's up a little bit after hours to see how it kind of holds on to this cloud area right here. See if this thing's ready to get going again. But really nice stuff. The cool part is too is this kind of came down off of a crab pattern right here. You can see this harmonic, right? So we came right off of that, and we kind of started this move up. That's kind of like your wave one, your wave two, and we might be starting a wave three up. So definitely something to keep an eye on there as well. So good stuff. So yeah, it looks like Nvidia bearish butterfly completed. Nice. So that looks good there too. Good stuff. And James BLNK as well. Yep, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but happy to look at it, guys. We're gonna James, we're gonna look for a pause day on this one, see what it gives us in the next 2 days. Andrew, yeah, Tilray. This is great. This was on our short radar the last couple days, and gave us some good downside follow through. CGC was another one. I wouldn't even mess with this one right now. It's just still kind of blah. You got to wait for some more bigger volume to come in, some hype and stuff like that. So, and then SOS, Brandon and Andrew, let's take a look. Yeah, two birds right here. So SOS, oh no, so retail is getting doji down here. This is the one they were trying to pump up the other day. And they did get a nice gap up on it, and some big volume came in, and 353 million shares traded, and they're still trying to push this thing back down. So those diamond hands are holding right now. So now let's see if the big shorting hands step in and start to push it down too. It could be interesting. Good stuff there, Michael. Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for tuning in. Jay, what's going on? Long time no see. I hope you're doing great. Thanks for making it. James, pretty sure the deal for clubs still doesn't make them profitable based on what you're seeing. Yeah, but we just got to see how much hype we can get, how much volume comes in it. So, but pretty impressive though. Michael, yeah, Tesla Fridays, the 1 day premium is reasonable. I know exactly. Let's go exactly. And Brandon, what's going on? IDRA. Let's take a look there. Yeah, so this one just got really beat up here recently. I mean, it's a $5 stock. Now it's a penny, like a penny stock, literally. Again, see if we can get out of this range right here. This thing could be down here for, it might be down for the count. Thierry, what's going on? Good to see you. A long time no see. IPOE. Let's take a look at IPOE. Yeah, nice candle on this one here today. Looking pretty good. It could be like considered like a little bit really trying to get out of that geometric line right there. So a little bit of an upper shadow off of it. I'd like to see a little more volume on it and a little more of a push, but good stuff there. And then Neo. So Neo with an inside day today, guys. Looks kind of interesting. The Chinese electric vehicle names might be ready to go tomorrow. So good stuff there. And yeah, Diamond Heads, no fun. On your first venture into the Diamond Heads stonks. Oh no, that's right. You traded SOS. Why wouldn't that one go? I know. So Jay, it's great to see you, man. Good stuff. Awesome. James, thanks for tuning in. Thanks everybody. Oh, let's go. Let's take a look. You got XL. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip over you there. I just saw something else right there. But yeah, big volume yesterday on this one. Big upper shadow, back below the ADMA on this. I mean, we really just need some bullish candles on this. But it tried yesterday. They tried it yesterday, and they just pulled back off of it. So. Anyway, interesting stuff. We'll see what it does here if we can get back over the 80 man and go from there. So, I know, James, it's not even worth it, unfortunately. You know what? Yeah. So, anyway, good stuff. All right, guys. Well, good job this evening. Good job this week. We had fun. Looking forward to seeing you guys Sunday night with Paul with Algo 382 for our Elliott Wave show. That's always a good time. You're still timing it. That's what is nice. No pain, no gain. I'll hold as long as it raise. Exactly. Maybe a life. I believe in SOS, guys. I mean, they're gonna make so many mining pieces and grow and be bigger than Riot. and then like Bitcoin like crashes, and it's like it has like no chance, and Ethereum crashes. So no diamonds. I'll manage my silver spoon, right? Exactly. So anyway, good stuff, guys. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys Sunday night with Paul. If you guys aren't in our group, definitely consider joining. We'll have the newsletter out this Sunday. We'll also see. We also got the bubble report and all that stuff. Links are in the description. So if you guys are new here, definitely click subscribe on YouTube. And either way, we'll see everybody bright and early tomorrow morning, whether you're in our group with the bubble report or here on the Good Morning Market Prep video or in Twitter. So I hope everybody has a wonderful evening and stay healthy out there. And remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.